I, really learned through ethnic studies, like, Asian American is a political identity. Like it was designed, in the heat of the 60s, 70s, like, third world radical resistance, revolutionary movements of like intentionally building power. And so for me, it was always, yeah, a sense. It wasn't just like, oh, I happen to be Asian. It's like I'm choosing to be Asian American because I feel stronger, being in relationship to all these other folks. And yeah, I think in that sense, it created a greater sense of, beyond safety, like you said, the belonging in the US. So much of racial dynamics are, just on the black and white binary. And then also just like really being aware, I grew up in New York and like listened to hip hop. There was always like, you got to choose, are you going to listen to like rock and roll, or you're going to listen to hip hop? And, there was always like a, whose culture do you feel closer to? Because we were never depicted in media, TV, music, or anything like that. And so there was more of like, okay, then who is it close? Who do you feel closer to? Whereas I think in college, I started to see more of like, you know, and learn about the cultural production, like the very Asian Americanness, of like um cultural workers and people who made music and writers and poets that did represent this like Asian American identity.